Hi guys, and welcome back to the Zeze Millz Show. I'm actually in a different location this time because I had to, by force, by anything, I had to sit down with this lovely lady because I find her so interesting. So I'm sitting down with Sukiana.
Yeah,
How are you?
I'm okay. Thank you for having me.
Thanks for coming. How are you finding? Actually, would you what should I call you? Do you want Sukiana? Do you what can I call you Suki? Can I or no? We're not there yet.
No, everybody calls me Suki.
Okay, cool. I can call you Suki. I'm just checking. I don't want to like, some people shorten people's names. It's like we're not that close, so let's
Yeah,
not.
no,
We're not.
everybody calls me that.
Okay, okay, Suki. So, how are you finding? How are you finding London? How are you finding it?
I've been working and networking out here and, doing shows and having a good time.
Is this your first time in London?
Yep.
Okay, nice, nice, nice. Did you? I saw on your socials that you had your show down at Proud at Camden,
hmm
and it was sold out. Loads of people was there. How was that for you? This being your first time in London, knowing that you've already got that fan base there.
Um, I was I was hoping that it would be like this. So, I was excited.
I'm quite it's quite interesting to experience you in real life
hmm
because I think the persona that people get on socials, they would not I wouldn't assume that you was so not shy, but you're quite
hmm
introvert to yourself type of vibe. That's the vibe I'm getting. But I think that's what I actually find quite interesting about you. Now, you probably don't know much about me, but I've got a show over here called the Zeze Millz Show, and I'm kind of known for just saying how I feel, being open and honest. I don't really kind of hold back. So if I'm going to be totally honest, the first time I ever came across you, I was like, oh, this is very interesting. Like, okay, I don't understand this. And only I would say in the last, I would say 5, 6 months, I've started following your journey. And the reason why I started following you properly was because I liked how unapologetic you are and how authentic you are and how you kind of just, you are who you are. And if people don't like it, that's what it is.
hmm
And I've always kind of been like, if I don't always have to agree with someone to respect them or to like them or even agree with what they do, but I can respect somebody that is just themselves. Have you always kind of been like that? Just very happy to live and be who you are in your own skin.
Yeah, that's who I am. I like to be who I am. I'm not really worried about what other people think because, like, I don't know them, so I don't care.
Right.
I'm not living their life, and they're
hmm
not living mine. They're watching me and they're interested and they think I'm interesting, and that's pretty much them.
So for the people that don't know, can you kind of explain how you became Sukiana the goat? How can we how did we get to this point? Obviously, you don't want to go into detail about everything, but for people that are unaware of you, how did what's your journey been so far?
I just feel like in life, people should just learn to be their self and stop trying to please everybody else, you know? Because at the end of the day, you don't even know these people. You don't know the people that's in the comments. And a lot of people are just upset with their life. They're insecure. And that's why they try to bully others into like sugarcoating themselves or watering themselves down because they feel like they they don't have the courage to chase their dreams. So me, I'm just very courageous. I'm brave, and I'm myself, and this is how I'm created. Thank you.
And that's what I was getting. So you're chasing your dream, but does it feel weird? Because I watched a few interviews with you, and you always kind of say, I'm from the hood.
hmm
I am what I am. This
hmm
is what I am. But so at what point did you realize like, wow, like I'm actually doing really well for myself. People are respecting me now as a musician. People are buying into me as Sukiana. People understand me. When did you kind of realize that there was like a shift for you and your dreams were kind of coming to fruition?
I mean, probably seen it when I started to realize so many people were paying to come see me.
Right,
Like
okay.
they're paying to get in clubs, to watch me talk, to just to watch me. Sometimes I don't talk. They pay to hear my music, to see me sing. They're spending money on their clothes, their hair, their babysitters to come out to see me. So realizing like me doing, sold out shows, I realized the people are happy that I'm being myself and they live through me. And I feel like I liberate the world, like a lot of people in the world.
The one thing I really do I respect about you is I've s- I saw a video one time and it was talking about um just like the dynamics of men and women. And I think one thing that I respect about you is you're very um balanced, if that makes sense. I think
Hmm.
a lot of women nowadays, it's very much like you need to do this. If you don't do this, that equals this. And all the kind of interviews that I've seen with you, you're kind of always talking about as a woman, yeah, you can want all of that, but what do you bring to the table? Like as a woman, what are you responsible for? And I posted a video of you the other day on my story, and you was talking about how when you really fuck with someone, you love them and you look after them and you want to make sure that they're good because that's how you are. Like you love hard.
Hmm.
And I really resonate with that because I'm a proper lover girl. Like when I like a guy, I like them. I want to do nice things for them. I want to take care of them. But I think it's quite interesting because that's not the narrative that is being told necessarily to women these days. So, what do you think it is at the moment why there's like this like wedge between men and women? Why we just don't seem to
It's
kind
not
of
a
be
wedge between men and women. It's a wedge between women and women. That's the
okay.
problem. People, it's women out here who are trying to act like they're better than a certain group of women, and it's because of insecurities. Literally, that's why.
Do you think there's such thing as girl code?
Yeah, I guess, but I don't really follow codes. I just feel like if you love someone, you love them. You shouldn't have to be traditional. That's tradition. That's what somebody else likes. When do you make love tradition? Like that's weird. Love is something that can't even fit in a ball. So
Mm.
that doesn't make sense to me. And I feel like you should be if you have somebody that you love, you should do things for them. You can't let these rap girls say, "Oh, well, I'm not talking to nobody that don't do nothing for me. I don't have to do nothing but lay on my back. That's it. I don't have to bring nothing to the table. I don't do any of that." That's weird.
Mm.
That's her. Don't let them tell you what to do. If you feel happy with doing what you do it. Like what? It's just so much mix up. Like me personally, I just say who I am. I don't worry about nobody else. Me, if I love a guy, I'm do whatever for him. Anything. Up or down. I can meet him while he broke. If I love you, I love you.
I hear that. But how long do you stick around though?
I
For
stick around till if I'm tired of him, I'm tired. But what is the grace period that we're talking about? I'm sticking around till what type of men are we talking about?
I mean, because I think when you said that someone's broke, which I'm all to a certain degree, yeah.
I say up or down.
Oh, okay, right. You just
Broke is a
okay,
mentality. I
cool,
feel
cool.
like if just because you don't have money, that does not mean that you're broke.
Hmm.
There's times that I don't have money. Does that mean that I'm broke? No, because I'm a hustler and I know that I could wake up and I'm going to get it every day.
Mm.
Until like people that are broke, I feel like that's just like a, a quitter. Because like, what do you mean you're broke? You can have no money. That does not mean you're broke. Me personally, if I'm talking to a man who's not financially stable enough to take care of me, that doesn't necessarily mean I don't want to talk to him. That
Right.
doesn't mean I don't love him.
Hmm.
Just because he can't take care of my bills. My bills ain't no regular girl bills. My bills are very, very expensive.
Right.
So I can't say this is not my soulmate because he can't pay $20,000 a month in some rent.
Mm.
I can't say this is not my soulmate because he can't pay $5,000 in rent. This
Mm.
doesn't make sense. If you love somebody, you patient with them. I mean, there's people that love me when I didn't have money. What does that mean? I'm not worthy
Mm.
because I'm not rich? That's crazy. That doesn't make. Do you feel like if you don't have money that you're not worthy
No, of
of
course not. Yeah,
love
yeah, yeah.
of someone that has money
Hmm.
or somebody that's rich? Do you
Mm.
feel like that about
No, no,
yourself?
no, no.
No. So why would we feel like that about men? That doesn't make any sense.
Do you think we put too much pressure? There's a lot of pressure on men at the moment.
I mean,
Or
I feel like a man should provide for his woman. That's what you're supposed to do. So that should be what you're working towards doing. You need to be doing that right away, especially if you want an independent woman. It's also a problem with these men who want independent women so that they can depend on us, and
mm.
that's weird. I don't handicap no man. You gonna have to be on your shit. You're gonna have to be a hustler for me to date you. But I feel like there's pressure on both ends. There's pressure on women, on how we look, how our body type is, what we have, what type of career we have. It's pressure on us. It's pressure on men. Everybody has pressure.
I did see something the other day. You saying that you feel as if a lot of people try to troll you online for how you look or how you present, and you were saying that there's a level of beauty standards that you feel you have to kind of uphold. But do you think that's because of how did you manage to spell it? Do you do you feel do you feel like there's do you feel the pressure to uphold a certain level of beauty standard?
Um, I mean, at times I feel like that. I feel like it's it's a lot of pressure on us with Instagram and people that look perfect. But I mean, personally, a lot of these people don't look like that in person.
Well, this is what I was saying to you though. When I saw you, I said to you as a compliment, there's a lot of people that you see off the gram and then you see them in real life and you're like, oh wow, the filters were really helping you out. But
Yeah.
you genuinely look as good on a
Thank
line
you.
as you in person.
Thank you. So that's why I try to I feel like at times I don't know about me and photogenics. Like I sometimes take my picture. I'm like, I don't look like that in person. I'm pretty in person. So it's just like I I don't really let the internet like really tell me what to do because I tell you real quick. Okay, I might not look like that online, but in person, I will eat you hoes up like with a bare face and natural hair. So I just try to always remember that because social media is not real life. At the end of the day, you're gonna have a husband that you gotta wake up to every morning. He's gonna see your natural face.
Have you seen like there was a girl that basically got her makeup permanently done? So because her boyfriend has never seen her with no makeup on, she went and got it tattooed like foundation so that he can never doesn't see her bare face.
I think I love somebody more if they love my natural face.
Me, oh my gosh, I was seeing one guy once and he was like to me, had no makeup on, and he like looked at me and he was like, "Wow, man, you look so pretty without makeup on." And I was like, "Me, I swear, like
Yeah.
it doesn't
I
it
like
doesn't
those.
it
I like those guys.
doesn't it
Like
feel like a flex?
it is a flex.
It's a
It's
flex,
a
right?
flex when it's a flex knowing that people tell you that you're prettier in person, you're prettier without makeup, and that you don't need makeup.
Right.
I don't take that as as an insult because some people do. They think, oh, you don't need all that hair and makeup. Well, I want to wear it because this make me feel good. But I do feel better when people tell me that. Don't we going on a date? I don't want you wearing no makeup. You look pretty without it.
I always have this discussion. What do you think we as women do our outward appearance for ourselves or for men? Do you think it's for the male gaze? Because I say stuff all the time and I get dragged. So I one time said that if we're being honest as women, the reason why we put on makeup is because we're trying to entice men, right? Or unless you're into women, but most of the time it's for enticing men because we know men are quite visual. And I got dragged because they was like, oh, in America, do they use the word pick me?
Yeah.
So they call me a pick me all the time because I say things apparently that appeases men all the time. So some of the stuff that you would say, that's why I agree with it. But if I say it, they'll call me pick me. They're like, oh, you're always somebody pick her. She's still single with no kids. Like that's what they say about me all the time. Yeah, I know. Like just because
they're weird. I'm sorry, but that's a mess.
Just because I have like an opinion that is not like appeasing the women, they'll say I'm. So I said, if we're being honest with ourselves, when we go out, we put makeup on and we look nice because we want men to look at us and find us attractive. And they said, no, we're doing it for ourselves and other women. And I said, unless you're licking someone's vagina, it's not for a woman, it's for the man, right? Because if we went out, my theory is if you went out and no man looked at you for the whole night, you would feel a little bit shit. Therefore, it's for the men. And when people are like, oh no, it doesn't. But it doesn't even need men you don't even have to like come up to me and be like, hey, how are you? It's just the look. When you can feel men looking at you across the room, that's enough for me. If I look across the room and I can see men just like wanting a piece of me, that's brilliant.
I do agree in a way. I mean, it's sometimes like I might go to something where it's just me and my friends, and I want to look pretty.
Okay.
Like this right here, I know that my women following are gonna be majority of the ones watching this,
Right.
and I want to be pretty for them too. Like I know, like a lot of stuff. I have more women that love. I have men that love me, but women are they pay attention to the interviews, and I feel like, I mean, I wanted my hair to be pretty for them
Okay,
because
right.
I didn't want them to say her hair's not nice. So I don't know.
I get you. But then is that more pressure then?
It was a lot of pressure, but I just said fuck it. I'm just gonna
Do what you want.
yeah, and that's when that honestly makes me feel better sometimes. Like I feel like if I do look a mess, it makes me feel better at times. It's just like, and what are you gonna do?
Mm.
I'm not scared of you.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I have a personality to back it up. So it's just like, okay, I might look a mess some days, and it's just like my personality does the rest.
Mm.
So like, I don't know. Personally, like I do like to be pretty in front of men. I mean, why wouldn't I? Is there something wrong with that? Doesn't make me a pick me.
Apparently, we're not. It's nothing.
Is there
So
something wrong? Are you maybe insinuating that is it bad?
they're saying, yeah, they're saying that we should just want to look. It's why would you want to look good for men? You should just only want to look
Because
good for.
I'm attracted to men,
Well, this is what I'm
and they're
saying.
attracted to me.
This is what I'm saying. It just
That's like
makes sense.
No, I'm not saying like basically like what you want to look nice. They look nice, but first of all, everything a man does is for women. The cars they drive, they spend all their money on expensive cars to impress us. The money that they make, the jobs that they get, they want to impress us. The men like to impress us, you know that,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
They
100%.
love to impress us in the club, the strip club, spending money, buying bottles. It's not to impress men. They're not buying all these bottles to impress men.
Right.
They're not buying cars to impress men. They're doing it to impress women. So it's nothing wrong with that. I don't call men pick-me's.
I know. We're not. I'm not picked. It's just not the set. It's not. And Suki said I'm not. So whatever Suki says goes. Basically.
Exactly.
She said I'm not pick me. So
You're not a pick-me.
thank
A
you.
pick-me, guess what a pick-me is? A
God.
pick-me is that judges other women, that go online and judge women like me and say, oh, she's ratchet. She ain't got no husband. Look at her. Like, that's a pick-me because you think that we gotta be so classy to get a man. First of all types of men love me, like every one of them.
Do you think people misjudge you? I'm going to be honest with you, Suki. I misjudged you, and I like to be honest with people.
I don't think it's misjudging.
I
You think how you think.
I think. Do you know what it is? I don't think I understood you, if that makes sense. I didn't understand, and that's what I was saying to Afro B and even to your manager earlier, that I do. I was saying to someone earlier, I find you quite fascinating because what you present, and then when you actually hear you speaking in interviews, it's almost like the opposite, if that makes sense. And whenever I see you kind of go viral and I read the comments, because I love to read the comments, it's always kind of like the same, what people are saying, like, wow, she's so soft. Like, wow, even the way you speak, like now, it's so soft, it's so calming, it's quite soothing as well. But then we'll see a video of you doing something else or saying something else. Do you think people kind of don't know where to place you or how to place you? Or are you happy
That's the
with
problem.
that?
Like people are trying to place me
Right, okay.
in a box with them, and I don't fit in that.
Right.
I don't fit in with nobody. So people don't understand that. It's like they want me to be this way. They don't understand why I'm like this. Oh, but you're pretty. Oh, but you're soft spoken. But you like being ratchet. Like it's like that's just who I am.
Right.
I'm not like I don't even feel like I'm human sometimes. Like I'm not just this regular person. So like I don't feel like people are judging me. They've seen that side, and it surprises them to see this side.
Mm-hmm.
And then they see this, and then they see this, and it's just like people just can't keep up with it.
So when did you realize that you really enjoyed sex?
I mean, everybody like to get fucked
No,
and suck dick. Like this,
I
I'm
mean,
just honest enough to say it. Like
there's a lot of people. My friend, she's not really like a sex. She doesn't really like having sex that much. I do. See, on my show, I talk about sex, not as much as like I don't go in depth as you go. Like, but the other day I put a tweet out and I said there was a tweet that was going viral. And this girl was like, in 2023, we should stop sucking dick. And I was like, says who? Because I love to give head. I think it's one of the things that I really enjoy to do. I love doing it. So I tweeted, I'm convinced that if you don't like giving head, you're either not good at it or you don't know the power that it holds when you give good head. And I got, again, called a pick me because I was saying that
how many people are calling you that when you said that? Like what did they say about her?
They
were agreeing.
Yes.
Oh, so that is it more of a London people agreeing with that?
No, it was like a viral thing. But that's what I'm saying. The women nowadays are like, they don't want to do any of these things because they don't see it as empowering, or you're giving the man too much power. Why would you want to do that to him? All these things. And I
mean, don't they eat pussy?
Who, the men here?
Yes.
I mean, this is what I was going to talk to you about.
I mean, men, period. Like, she said she don't want to give head. Okay, so then she don't want head either?
No, well, men here are not as free with head as they are in America. Like,
okay, well, maybe you should stop sucking dick then.
Well, because we're not getting.
If you're not getting head, you unless you just genuinely love sucking dick. But if the man isn't gonna want to please you, why are you doing that for him? Fuck him.
But I do genuinely just like sucking dick.
But don't you want your coochie ate?
I mean, I do want my coochie ate, but I also could just suck dick and go home.
Okay, I've did that before. But at the end of the day,
before people start getting out of context, because this is what happened the last time. It was like, oh, you're just sucking everyone's dick. And I was like, no, whoever I like at the time.
I mean, I genuinely like to do it too. But at the end of the day, don't you think that it's an equal exchange? Like, it should be.
Oh, yeah.
He should.
100%. I think that head and oral should just be a part of sex. I think we make it into such a big thing. Well, over here we do. I think American culture is not a big thing. Like, you're flying the flag for eating the booty. Oh, God, that's going to take about 10 years for that to reach here and that'd be okay.
I met a lot of people in London this week that love to sing about it at my shows. It was hundreds of girls singing about it. And guess what? I met men who like it done. They were in podcasts saying that they love their ass ate. You have a whole community of nasty people out here.
Yeah, where are they?
They are with me at my shows.
That's what
I am bringing them out. They are coming out the woodworks.
So the girls were saying they want
to eat ass. They love eating ass in these London streets. They are eating London's booty. Women in London are eating ass.
So wait, do we because I've not eaten booty and I don't know. Do you wash it before? Like, do you make sure the guy has washed it?
You have to. I mean, what the fuck? You don't make sure he washes his dick before you put it in your mouth?
Well, like if we come home from like a, sexy night out, we're probably not going to get in the shower, are we? We're just going to get down to do what we need to do.
I'm just not eating no ass that's straight out the club.
Oh yeah, well that would be why. That would be why. But that's what I'm saying. Like, is there a?
I guess you got to know who you're dealing with.
Well,
honestly.
That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't do it
because I just wouldn't do that with like a lot of men. I'm sorry.
Yeah, of course. But the men over here.
But the man that I have did it with, he did wash his ass.
You saw him washing it?
Yes, I'm going to ask you. Can you wash your ass, sir? Like, I'm going to ask him. Like, I hope you wash your fucking ass. And I'm going to say, go like this to your butt and smell it. And then I'll watch to see what type of reaction he has to it. And then if I'm comfortable, he go like this. Okay? Okay, all right. But that is all that. If he goes
like this and goes...
If he's jumped back, oh, fuck no. Wash your fucking ass. If I love a man so much, I will wash his ass for him.
Really?
Yes, I will do anything. I would do anything. Anything.
You said, I'll do anything. Even though you said that, you said, I'll do anything.
Anything.
You're very, like, sexy.
Thank you.
You're very, but not in a... It's like a...
It's sensual.
Sensual.
Yeah.
That's what and the voice is giving sensual. It's like, hey, how you doing? I'm Suki.
It's more than this, though, but actually, I'm just like, had a lot going on before I came in.
Okay, but I feel like you're warming up to me.
Mm-hmm,
a little bit, which is nice. Because I always worry about people that I'm going to meet that I like or that I follow, and I'll meet them and then they're just like, and you're just like, oh God, what disappointment. But you're not a disappointment.
Thank you.
Thanks. So Afro B saying thanks. I appreciate Afro B. Afro B was the one that made this all happen.
We know.
How has it been working with Afro B?
I mean, we work really good together.
So you guys have got a song out?
Yeah,
Casamigos.
Yeah.
How is it? How did you come? Share the mic and tell us quickly what you've been spilling drinks all night, basically. You just have a quick little guest feature from Afro B.
Fuck's sake.
Hey. Hello.
Editor.
We're gonna have a quick little chat with you. How did you guys come together? How did this happen?
Should I explain? Oh yeah, so at Joanna Peak 2019, she did a video turning up to the tune, innit?
Okay.
And then we kept in contact since. I like her content. Her and Boosie top two that always go on the Instagram.
Right.
And then randomly last year, she sent me a rhythm on WhatsApp. It was the Casamigo rhythm. I was like, oh, you're on the Afro Beats thing, yeah? Went back and forth. I took it to my producer, Team Salute. And then, yeah, Bob's your uncle, mate.
Nice.
Yeah.
Do you want to do more Afro beats, Afro swing? They call Afro swing now. Afro dancehall, Afro everything.
Well, Casamigo is kind of more Amapiano.
Amapiano.
Yeah.
Yes, Amapiano is the thing now. Everyone's loving the Amapiano.
Yeah.
So is that kind of what you want? Okay. What's you want to get into more?
Yeah, I just really want to show, my artistry.
Okay.
So I'm out here. I'm about to go to the studio tonight, but I just been working on the different music, and I just want to make music that makes people feel good. That's what I'm working on right now.
So what is the plan to be a full-time music? Is that what you would like to do? Is that your dream?
No.
Okay.
I don't even think that I fit in just full-time music because
Okay.
I'm good at acting. So plan on doing movies and music, movies and TV shows, all types of things. I feel like I'm supposed to be doing a lot in my life.
I feel like in America. Sorry, Afro. Do you want to still? We can.
It's cool.
Sorry, that sounds so bad. I feel bad because I didn't want to just have you sit. I just wanted to have a
stream Casamigo, baby man.
yes.
Big up
stream
Zeze Millz.
Casamigo.
Casamigo's out now. Suki on the Afro B. Pour it in my cup, baby.
Don't know. Sorry, what did you say?
Something about me doing music forever.
Yeah. So you wanna do acting. You wanna do. I feel like in America, reality TV shows are a thing. Like that can be your thing, and you can do
your whole career.
Yeah, your whole career.
Yeah.
Over here, our reality shows are not like that. It's very quick turnaround. The most thing that we get excited about over here is Love Island. Do you know about Love Island? Yeah, that's it. That's the only thing that we get, and we watch a lot of American reality. So like Love and Hip Hop, Desperate Housewives, all of that. We watch all of
Desperate Housewives.
Desperate Housewives.
That's what it's called.
That's what no, not Desperate Housewives.
Desperate.
No, Real Housewives.
Oh
I'm talking about remember the show with that it's called Desperate Housewives? Yeah, Real Housewives. Real Housewives.
Okay.
That's what we watch, all that kind of stuff. And you can really make a career out of that. So do you want to do because you still do
I'm a
lot,
TV
star.
I mean, I don't really know how my life's gonna turn out, but I'm really blowing up big in TV. So, I would never just do that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, look at Kim Kardashian. She's a reality TV star.
Right, yeah.
And she does multiple things. She has multiple businesses. She's a lawyer now. A mother.
You're a mother?
Yeah, I'm a mother. So it's like I have multiple things I'm multitasker.
How is it being a mother and being Suki?
I mean, feels pretty normal. It's easy for me.
Really?
Mm.
And how old are your children, if you don't mind me asking?
They're quite... I don't really like to say their ages or say too much about them.
Cool.
But I do love them very much. And one of my favorite parts of like being here is being a mom, cooking, and doing music. Yeah,
because this is what I think, again, people I find very intriguing about you. And I think you're extremely like domesticated, because I think there's always this... I think what is interesting, and I think what I like about you, is you kind of like are flipping the narrative of what everybody thinks somebody who does what you do is, if that makes sense. So there's this thing like they're always out, or they don't know how to this, or they're not domesticated, or they're not family orientated. And you will literally be like, I'm going to cook and then I'm going to go out, or I'm going to cook and I'm going to make sure my kids are fine, and that is my first priority.
Mm-hmm.
Where did that strong like family unit and that strong like desire come from to make sure do you know what I mean?
I was just always like this.
Right.
It's just I just happened to get famous. Like I got famous after I had my children.
Right.
So, I was just always just a mom. Like I didn't have like a career, so it just happened, but it's just easy for me. Like I just feel like God makes women, supernatural. We're able to birth children, carry them for 9 months, take care of them, love them, and make something out of nothing. So it's easy.
Do you want to have more kids?
Yeah. I probably want to have like 7 kids altogether.
Really? See, I don't know if I want to have kids,
I love having children.
I don't know if I keep saying I want to be like a part-time mum.
Mm.
Do you know what that means?
No.
Basically, a part-time mum would be, I'm going to find a guy with kids. Yeah.
I like dating guys with kids.
Yeah, so I'm going to find a guy with kids. And then when he has the kids, I have the kids. But then when he doesn't have the kids, I don't have the kids. Do you get it?
Yeah.
So then like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we can do good things together. And then on the weekend, during the week, I can fuck off to LA if I want to fuck off to LA.
I feel like if you have a child, you would change how you feel because they're so cool. Like they make you so happy. You will love them. They're yours. They're your little best friends, broke best friends.
Yeah, but I think that I've set myself, my life is too set, as in I'm so set in my ways, if that makes sense. I'm going to be 34 at the end of this month. So it's like I've had my life so far without them. Like I can go.
Why would you not want a baby? They're so sweet.
I know, but
You just don't like kids?
No, I do like kids.
You think they're adorable?
I do, but I just don't know if I have the patience for them.
Do you have a patience for a man?
Just about. do you know what I mean?
I'm not gonna lie. Well, I'm not judging you, but I never met a woman that just doesn't want kids. It's women that want kids just because they want a relationship.
Right.
But me, like, I just want kids. I just love them.
See, I was never one of that. Like you're saying, you've always wanted. I've never been that girl from young that I've been. Oh, I want to have kids. I think also for me, having kids is dependent on me, whoever I'm with, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I think that's smart too.
I think that the reason why I would want to have a child is because I want to create life with somebody that I love, and I want to grow and build that child with somebody that I love.
Yeah, that's how I felt when I had my first baby.
Right, okay.
Like, I felt like I want to have a baby with somebody that I love, and we both can love this baby, and we can have a fairy tale like life. But then, like, it didn't work out, but I still had the baby,
right.
And I love my babies. And then I wanted another baby.
Okay.
And now I want like 5 more. Like I probably want 10.
10?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. That's a lot of mouths to feed.
Yeah, it is.
Gosh, so what you want to like chuck twins in there as well? Hopefully?
Yeah, twins runs in my family.
Oh really?
Yeah,
my mom's a twin.
So that means that it skips your generation. Well, if you have
because it did skip my generation.
Yeah, it would skip you, right?
No, because she's a twin, but she didn't have twins. So
if you have a baby, then you will have twins.
Then I'll have twins.
Possibility.
That's what I was thinking. I'd want to if I was going to have kids, I want to knock them out 2 at the same time, and then I probably wouldn't have any more.
Yeah, there you go.
Hopefully that's what I want.
Yeah, you're gonna need a lot of help with twins, though.
So, what do you think about the London guys? What do you think about them?
I love London guys.
Do you think so?
I think they're sexy.
Do you think so?
I love them. I could see myself maybe dating a London guy.
Suki, they're not freaky enough for you.
They are. They're
not.
They think that, let me tell you the truth. They think that the London girls are judging them, so they can't live in their truth and say what they really like.
Yeah, but I feel like the London guys are judging the women, so we can't live in our truth.
Everybody's judging everybody.
This is it, and you know what? American culture, you guys are a little bit more liberal.
Mm-hmm.
Like we're very, what's the word that I'm looking for? Prude. Yeah, we're very prudish. You can't talk. That's why everyone starts hyperventilating when I'm talking about sucking dick. And I'm not even doing a demonstration. It's literally like, I like to suck dick, and then I'm now called a hoe. Do you know what I mean?
I think I do know what you mean, but it's really a community out here that's trifling. So I'm gonna tell you, I think that might be why I get so much love out here, because people are ready for somebody to say what they want to say and how they feel. And it makes, like, when I looked at my shows, I'm not gonna lie, my song is I'm eating his ass. I seen some guys in the crowd singing it.
That they would eat that they want their ass eaten.
No, they say I'm eating his ass.
Oh yeah, because maybe they're into the guys. So then maybe they're eating some guys.
I'm not gonna lie, but we was at a Jamaican club
Oh,
But okay.
okay. Oh, so they like their ass. You're saying they like their ass being
I don't
eaten.
know what they like, but they were singing the song.
They eating his ass. Eating his ass. I don't really, I also don't like my ass. I don't like my ass being eaten. I find it quite intrusive. Do you know what I mean?
No.
It's just like, why are you there? And
Me-
what is the correct procedure as well? Because I genuinely think that the vagina hole and the bum hole is not that far from each other.
Exactly. So just lick both of it.
This is what, but I think what guys think is that they have to stick their tongue in the booty hole, like that, like literally get it in there. And it's not, it's just like the rim. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I mean, I get it, but I like a tongue in my ass.
Oh, like in
Inside, I guess. It's just like cute, okay? It's like putting like parsley on top of food. You don't really taste it, but it's like it makes it look nice.
oh, okay. So it's just like
It's just like, okay, you like me that much.
right. But I feel like American guys like everyone that much.
They do.
Like over here, that's over here. They reserve that for the girls that they really like. So that's what guys will be like. I don't give everyone head. It's just only selective for you.
they
And it's like, are we all like 20? Like we're all grown up now. What is this?
I'm not gonna lie, but the world is weird. That's why I feel like a superhero.
So are you gonna do you know who I would really love to see you date? Dr. Umar. When I saw that, I thought it was the best thing ever. You When I saw that, I was like, that would be I could that is a power couple right there. Because you are very much, and I don't want to touch on it too much, but one thing I really respected about you was when that whole incident happened and you released your statement, and I was so out that it was such a breath of fresh air because we don't see people giving people grace anymore, especially like black women and black men. We're at such, and your statement was so real and so authentic, and that's what I really respected about it. And I respected you saying about if we have to all kind of respect each other and come together. Do you think that what do you think it is between black women and black men at the moment? I feel like there's just this really weird friction between us, and black men almost feel like black women are becoming too strong, and then black women think that black men are becoming too feminine, and there's all this discourse online. It's like we can't get along, and it's like, what is going on? And you, when you said that, you was just like, I'm here to not protect black, but I want to make sure black men are okay. I want to make sure we're all okay. And I feel like we don't see a lot of people in your position say things like that about black men anymore.
I don't really follow the trends or what's in or the hate men thing. I'm just not that type of girl.
Yeah.
Like I love men, especially black men. Like I worship them. That's me.
Yeah.
So I don't do what other people do. I think maybe everybody should balance their chakras. I think maybe you just start there, and then maybe you can love people for who they are.
Mm-hmm.
I really don't know what the world is doing right now, but me personally, I have a forgiving heart, and I just love everybody. So I see the human in people. Everybody can do that. So
How often when you say you've got a forgiving heart, like how often do you forgive someone? Because I'm sometimes like a doormat, which is really bad. As in, like, guys can take the piss. I've got a lot better as to be honest with you, as I've gained more self-respect for myself as well, as I've done better in my career, I've felt more self-worth. So before, when I used to let guys kind of not walk all over me, but I'd give them maybe too many chances, I realized it was because I actually wasn't rating myself. You know, like when you don't rate yourself a lot and you just let someone talk to you anyhow or treat you anyhow. But as I started getting on and be more confident, I was like, no, I just can't let you talk to me like that.
Yeah.
But I still am really forgiving. I've got friends that you do one thing wrong, you're getting blocked. You're never speaking to them. I'm not like that. I'm very, okay, we'll try and figure it out. Let's see how it goes.
no, I'm a very forgiving girl. Like I
Yeah.
forgive people right away. Do I continue to deal with people? Maybe not. Why would
Suki
I?
Banks is like, you're talking for yourself. I'm not letting guys come back again. That's basically what
No,
you're
no,
saying.
I give chances out.
Okay,
Like
cool.
I love people, so I forgive them. People make mistakes, you know, but like there's I forgive everyone from my past.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody that wronged me, I forgive them. I genuinely do. I don't sit around talk bad about them, bad mouth them. I don't try to make people not like them. I don't even speak on things. I forgive you because God forgives me. Do you make it to this next chapter? You
Yeah.
might not, you might can't because this chapter might only fit people that are all the way loyal that I can trust because
Right. Yeah.
maybe the type of money that I'm getting in right now, you might not can make this chapter.
Right.
But does that mean I don't forgive you and I don't love you? No, it doesn't.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I feel like you love everyone differently. I might have a friend who tells all my business and talks about everybody. That does not mean I don't love her because she talks too much. That's how she is.
Right.
She
Yeah.
can't help it. That means that I love her how I love her. I might can only hang out with her every 6 months. Every time she asks me about my business, I'll tell her, shit, I'm doing great,
Mm.
girl. And that's how I love her. I'm like, got this guy that I love, and he always lying. Why am I asking you questions if I know you're a liar? I love you how I love you.
Right.
But I forgive everybody. They can't help it.
So basically, just you should take people as they are.
Yeah, take them how they are. And you love them how you love them. You forgive them. And if you, that's your day to day, that might be you see them every family reunion. You just deal with people differently. But I'm easygoing though.
Right.
So everybody probably not like that.
Do you? I'm kind of going to guess what the answer is, but I kind of want to ask the question anyway. Do you ever think about the influence you have on younger women, or is it just it is what it is, and if they follow me, they follow me. I can't control that.
I mean, I do think about the influence that I have on the world, not just younger women, but everybody. You know, people love me for who I am. Everybody always like trying to judge the messenger, but don't ever listen to the stuff that I say. And I actually say some pretty good stuff. Besides me singing about sexual activities, like if you watch my interviews, I say some pretty cool things that might help you in your relationship, might help you in real life, you know, might help you show you how to chase your dreams, actually get through some things that are very hard because I done been through everything.
Mm,
I done lived so many different lives. It's just like I can kind of speak to the world.
mm,
Like just now, you're asking me about forgiveness. There's people holding grudges that are literally hurting themselves from these grudges, and I teach people to live free, have freedom.
right.
That's freedom feels very good, and that comes from forgiving people. So like I mean, people, you know, like I do got some you know crazy shit that I say, but shit,
It's basically
can't make everybody happy. I do. I say what I say, and I always pray. I ask God to use me for what He want to use me for. You never know who I might be in 3 years. You never know who I might be in 6 months. But at the end of the day, I always ask God to some way talk through me, and before I walk in any room, I ask Him to calm my heart, and I ask Him to what do I always ask God? Something that I say. I always ask Him to please use me to help make other people happy.
right, right,
Use
right.
me to make other people happy. That's it. I don't know what you're going through. You could be depressed right now. A lot of people are depressed. And they say, Suki, you help me get through this. Oh my gosh, your funny videos help me get through this. Some of my videos, literally, I'm not doing nothing but walking outside with my wig halfway off and no shoes on. And if that's helping you get through depression, I'm happy that I did that.
Right.
Or like, I feel like some of the things that might happen with me where people would think that I would be embarrassed by it.
Right.
But I'm just like, it's life. I can't stop these videos from coming out. I can't stop me from being exposed. It is what it is because I live in my truth. But there's other people that are scared of being exposed. There's other people that have did the things that I have did, and they're so scared that their day is coming. And after seeing me go through it, they're like, you know what? This is what it is. I'm not gonna be so scared and not live my life.
Right.
And not I help people get through whatever they're going through in any way.
So what's next for Suki?
I mean, I feel like I'm going to travel the world. That's what I want to do. I want to keep performing international shows and, you know, showing my music, promoting Casamigos, and just taking over TV.
Taking over the world.
Yeah, taking over the world.
So when are you going to come back to London?
Hopefully, I'm back soon.
Okay,
I don't
cool.
even want to leave, honestly.
Do you not? Are you going to do? You said you're going to the studio. Are you doing collabs with anyone over here? If you could do a collab with anyone at the moment from the UK, who would it be? Obviously, apart from Afro B, who would it be?
Um,
Because
I love London stuff. London.
Okay, that would be
Yeah,
a
I
good.
will work with her.
That would be a nice link up.
Yeah, I love her.
Because at the moment UK rap is really doing the thing in the charts. I've heard like
Yeah.
that the because that we used to always look to the US all the time, and now we've kind of built our own scene over here, and everyone kind of it's like a thing at the
Yeah.
moment. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks for coming on and speaking. I wish we could have longer.
Yeah.
But keep doing you. Honestly, what you said in the last bit about when you just like to make people happy,
Yep.
and you kind of that's your thing. That's the impression that you get online, and also and to be honest with you, and I think you're very endearing. Like there's something very endearing about you, and I think that's why I started following you, because I was like, do you know what? No matter what her music says, actually, when you watch her interviews, like you were saying, she's saying a lot of things in there that I agree with, and that's what used to confuse me a little bit, because I was like, wait a minute, everything I kind of, because I talk about women in music and some of the lyrical content that I don't think is right for young kids to listen to, etc. This is kind of just my opinion generally about music as a whole. And then to hear some of the stuff that you say, it's just like, rah, I have that same opinion, or actually she's making a lot of sense. So I think people do kind of don't.
I don't
yeah.
make nursery rhymes. So it's like
No.
I'm not a.
No, you don't.
I'm not kids pop. My career is to happen to be an adult entertainer, and I'm in hip hop, and I'm a rapper, and I rap about the stuff that I live and the things that I do. I'm not making music for children. So I feel like children shouldn't be listening to my music or Lil Kim's music or the male rappers. Like, it's always everybody putting all these stipulations on women artists. It's like, as soon as we got the right to be able to make the music that we make, or even just getting in the music business that is male dominated, everybody's putting all these rules on our music and everything we talk about. And it's like, start with the men. Because now it's really, I feel like the problem is just because we're women.
Right, I hear what you're saying.
Start with the men. The men been talking about killing,
Yeah,
doing drugs, and I'm talking about sucking some dick. Makes me feel good. It makes men feel good.
and sucking dick never killed anyone.
It didn't. Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe heart attack if you did it really good.
Yeah.
And they was like coming and then pass out.
Yeah, but that doesn't happen.
I mean, does it? We'll never know. But thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. Guys, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, all the good stuff. Thank you.